to know?
Yes, you're being detained.
I'm being detained. This is an illegal detainment.
There's nothing more satisfying than watching an evil officer's ego crumble. Today, we're diving into cases where evil cops were put in their place by higher authorities. Be sure to stick around until the end, because the final case features an officer who actually sided with Karen.
Don't touch my phone.
Turn it off.
Don't have a body camera on too. Don't touch my phone.
First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes visited the U.S. Air Force Base in West Hampton, New York, taking pictures of the public area when a police officer approached him.
That's Air Force Base, Francis S. Gabreski. Hey, sir, how you doing? I was talking to the other guy. I wanted to know if I could get a picture of the helicopter over there.
No photographs.
Is that a law?
Huh?
Is that a law?
No photographs allowed.
Is that a law though? I'm in public, right? Yeah, but I don't want to go inside. I want to see if I could take it from the outside.
The officials in the building clearly misunderstood public photography laws, so they called a Suffolk County Sheriff's deputy who was much more friendly and open to conversation.
Nothing much. No. I was just over there, saw the helicopter, and I wanted to take a picture of the helicopter, and I went up to the guard booth first to ask them if I could take a picture of it. They said no photos or videos allowed. I see the signs, but I'm on public property.
Yeah, no, he
and this is
trying to go in and out just because it's the air garbage.
But I understand that. But what I'm saying is I'm on public property, right?
Yes, you are.
So I was trying to be courteous by asking them because I don't want to get. I saw the signs, no photos.
Fair enough.
But it's not a law, right?
Well, if you were to go inside past that gate.
If I were to go past, I would never do that.
You're on public property right now.
Never do that.
You are. You're on
so I can grab a picture of that?
The young deputy displayed remarkable calmness, the kind of demeanor you expect from law enforcement when interacting with the public. However, shortly after, another deputy arrived, and things quickly took a turn for the worse.
That's all.
No problem.
All right, so I'm
doing like a documentary or something?
Yeah. I want to get a picture. I've never been over here, so I wanted to get I got a picture of the sign, and then I wanted to get all from public. I know, you know what I mean? I don't want to.
Listen,
I don't want to break the law, man.
I get it. No, I get it. What's going on?
What's your name, badge number, sir?
Helicopter. You just wanted to take a picture of the helicopter? The helicopter.
Yeah.
You're gonna find, but I guess.
Suddenly, a senior deputy arrived on the scene and immediately escalated the situation.
So can I just go grab my picture then and be out of here?
Just ain't that. We're just gonna get our supervisor here just to verify everything. And again, you don't wanna give us your IDs.
No, I don't.
Again, just playing devil's advocate.
No, I get it. I mean,
no,
I understand. I'm telling you face to face, man to man, that I have no ill harm. That's all. You guys, the sheriffs patrol over here. This is your guys.
The entire county of Suffolk is our jurisdiction.
Good to know. Yep. That's cool. Hey, what's up? How you doing, sir? What's your name and badge number? What's your name and badge number, sir?
Picture of the chopper. And he came for what he's saying. He was coming closer to.
I didn't take a picture of the chopper yet, but I'm going to
go and take pictures of something. That's when they call.
Hey, sir, what's your name and badge number? You're being very unprofessional, sir. Very unprofessional. Sir, thank you for your service.
The deputy showed no respect for the auditor, continuing to act arrogantly. But it didn't stop there. He did something even worse.
Stop! Stay away from here. Stay over there. Stand.
Is that a lawful? Is that a?
Walk towards us and stay over there.
Is that a lawful order, sir?
Yes, it's a lawful order. Until we complete our investigation, you want to listen to what we're
saying. What crime am I being suspected of committing, sir? Sir.
Investigation.
What crime am I being suspected of committing?
I can't talk over you. I will answer your questions.
I'm asking you a question. Am I being detained?
You're still talking over me.
Am I being detained?
Can you stop talking?
I'm asking you a question, sir. Am I being detained? So I guess that's a no.
Yes, you're being detained.
I'm being detained. This is an illegal detainment. I'm starting the clock. Illegal detainment. I'm starting the clock. What was your name again?
Deputy Halfester. You're not being detained for the record. You're just being interviewed right now.
No, because
there was a 911.
Can you tell me if he's a supervisor?
Well, we're talking to me right now. It doesn't matter if he's a supervisor or not. Well, we're getting the supervisor. we were called with a 911 call because all this,
I understand
this
that.
is all we got.
So what
I'm gonna
crime?
tell you.
Okay.
There was a suspicious person. That's all we got. A suspicious person in front of the Breslin Guard over there.
Okay.
The military installation. So, because of what I just told you before, what happened at the Capitol building,
Yeah.
the federal,
I can understand that.
Are not in alert.
I
We
can
get
understand
called
that.
because this is county jurisdiction, and now we're here. So we're just trying to figure out what's going on.
No.
This highlights that while good officers do exist within the force, they're often overshadowed by tyrants like these.
You're
saying you have no ID on you?
you're very
no ID on you?
you're very
Do
unprofessional,
you have any
sir.
identification on you?
What is your name, sir?
Do you have any identification on you?
I'm asking for your name, sir.
I cannot talk to you until you provide the identification to me.
You told me I was
Okay?
detained. Am I detained?
You do not have identification.
He told me I wasn't
You're gonna have to be ID'd.
No,
You can't walk
that's
out
not
without
true.
being ID'd, so.
Don't. You're gonna ruin your career for nothing. For nothing. Really. It's
I'm
a
on
first.
video all day long. Doesn't
Let me
matter. Don't
listen.
worry about it.
Listen.
What are you
just
doing
listen.
here?
Just listen to me.
What are you
Okay,
doing
I'm gonna
here?
explain it to you. Ready?
What are you doing here?
I'm doing a
What are you
First
doing here?
Amendment. These men right here, they swore.
What is your name?
They swore an oath
your name?
to the Constitution,
What's your name?
to the First
What is your
Amendment.
name?
I'm doing a First
your name?
Amendment protected activity,
What is your
and
name?
you swore that same
Great,
oath.
So am I. You
Exactly.
have a legal obligation to answer
No,
the
I
question.
do
What is
not.
your name?
No, I do not. Fifth
What
Amendment,
is
sir.
it? It's a common law
Don't you love
stop.
it?
Listen.
No, it's not. You could do whatever you want to do, but I mean, at the end of the
You have no ID
day,
and you're not telling us your name.
I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
You have.
I'm doing a First Amendment protected activity, sir. I'm on public.
right,
I'm on public property.
The deputy tried to intimidate Sean, but he had no idea he was up against one of the most experienced auditors, someone who wouldn't back down from unlawful commands.
Understand that you may have a law degree that's even better. That's even great.
No,
Then you would
I just know the law. Maybe you don't learn it.
Produce identification.
Maybe you don't learn it.
Listen, we're going to arrest you if you can't produce identification because I cannot let you walk away from me.
You'll be
after
making a very
committing a suspicious act of videotaping a military installation.
What is the crime?
And you have no legitimate reason to be here.
What is? I don't need a legitimate reason to be in public places.
Right
You
now,
need
the
to learn the
crime-
law,
right now,
sir.
the crime is obstructing governmental administration.
No,
It's a misdemeanor.
you're gonna get fired.
If you cannot
Do it.
provide,
You're gonna get fired, sir.
It doesn't matter. Whether
It
I get
doesn't
fired
matter?
has nothing to do with you giving me identification.
Okay.
Your obligation, your legal
No.
obligation is to be
Your
making
obligation is to uphold the Constitution,
Okay,
sir.
we'll be back with you.
So you told me I wasn't detained, sir, because I want to get out of here.
You're being stopped. You're not detained right now.
So
We're
I can walk
questioning you.
away.
No, not right now. We got a question.
But that means if I'm not free to go,
you're not free
that
to go
means
yet,
I'm being detained. Is being committed or is about to be committed?
Yeah.
You don't have any one of those things, sir.
But true, but I haven't searched you yet. You haven't given
You
me
can't.
information. I don't know.
I know, but
So right now,
you
we're
can't.
in. I don't know if you
I know.
are thinking
You
about
can't
committing
detain.
crime.
You can't
I
detain
don't
a
know
citizen.
that.
You can't detain a
Anyway.
citizen. You're detaining.
We're at a level 2 level in the DeBoer levels right now.
If I'm not free to go, I'm detained.
Ask for your information.
I'm detained. You can ask me whatever you want, but I don't want to be detained.
Like I said, fair enough.
I was trying to be very respectful, man. Really.
Wait for the supervisor. Pick it up.
Sean was illegally detained while the deputies conducted their investigation. Realizing he was dealing with incompetent officers, he requested a supervisor.
I understand that you have a complainant, but that doesn't mean anything. What's suspicious? Suspicious isn't a crime. I can look at you and call the police and say, "Hey, this guy's suspicious."
Sure.
What does
The
that
police
mean?
officer will come out.
What does that mean? So are you a supervisor?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Can you explain to me why I'm being detained?
Ask you one question. Are you done with your helicopter videotaping?
I want to go take a picture of the helicopter right now. I didn't take it yet. I asked first. Even though I don't need to, I asked first. And I want his name and badge number before I leave here.
Okay, well I don't know his badge
So
number.
is the Suffolk
You
County...
can ask him.
All right, I want to get a supervisor to speak to then.
You'd like to ask me?
I would like to speak to a Suffolk County Sheriff supervisor, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm ready for all this COVID stuff to be done with, man. It's it, man. I don't even like wearing these restriction faces.
Wait for a callback.
Very unprofessional.
It's baffling how these deputies wasted taxpayer dollars and valuable time on an issue like this. Sean committed no crime. He was simply exercising his constitutional right to photograph a public space.
It's cops like these that shouldn't have guns or badges. Cops like him. Illegally detaining me. This guy has been very cordial and respectful. I mean, the only thing I can say about him is that Thin blue line, right?
And all right, that's all right. This is yes, no.
You're gonna get a complaint, sir.
Add to the list.
You're gonna get a complaint. Add to the list, huh? I'm sure you've had. I'm sure you've had a lot.
There's a supervisor responding.
Oh, he's en route. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Can I ask you a question? What's your name and badge number?
Sure. My badge number is 499.
499.
Yeah.
And your name?
My name is Deputy McCrave.
Deputy McCrave.
Yeah.
Thank you. 499. Deputy McCrave. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
This officer, this deputy, said I was being detained, and then this deputy said I wasn't free to leave. So
You'll be free to leave in just a
listen,
second.
listen.
So I was being detained, right?
Actually, I was coming out to talk to you to see if you were done with your stuff and just see if you.
What's your name?
Just to tell you.
You don't even have a badge on, do
Ask
you?
the captain. We come loose. 339 is my shield number. KORTE is my last name. You are free to go, sir. If you want to wait for a supervisor, that's on you.
Okay, great.
Okay.
This deputy had clearly never been held accountable for his actions, as he showed no fear whatsoever. From start to finish, he remained hostile, clearly on a dangerous power trip. Now free to go, Sean chose to wait for a supervisor to address the situation.
This dude's a clown.
Or should I,
Is the supervisor en route?
the supervisor is en route. Are you still waiting to see the supervisor?
Yeah, if he's.
you're
I
not
want to speak
waiting-
to him. I want to speak to him. Yeah,
Okay,
I want to
you
speak to
were
him.
just walking away. So
No. I was getting video of this guy.
I was.
I wanna make sure I know-
So the supervisor, if you want.
No. I want to speak to a supervisor.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I go and I watch him.
Hey,
I offered to watch him while he did.
learn the law. Learn the law. All right, thanks. Hey, how you doing, sir?
What's going on?
Are you supervisor?
I am, yes, sir.
What's your name and badge number?
Sergeant Tedesco, S104. How can I help you?
I just wanted to talk to you because I was out here on a public easement
Yes, sir.
filming,
Okay.
doing a First Amendment protected activity.
Okay.
And this officer came up to me and he was very cordial with me, and he understood my rights and everything was okay. The only thing I didn't like is that he backed up the other guy, who was, his name was Court. I don't know. He said
Okay.
he spelled his name out to me.
Okay. Okay.
That they both said, he didn't say anything, but these two guys, they said I'm free to leave. I mean, I'm not free to leave,
Okay.
and I would like to make a complaint.
Okay. Well, at that moment, right then and there, they were responding to a 911 call. All right, and so they were in the middle of an investigation. Okay.
But in order to detain somebody, so you have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime has been committed, is being committed, or is
exactly,
going
exactly.
to be
However,
committed.
they were in the middle of an investigation. That's what they were trying
But
to figure out.
they
at that
can't
moment.
detain. They can't detain free citizens in an investigation.
They were doing an investigation. Absolutely.
So Sergeant, you're saying while they're doing an investigation, I just want to make this clear. While they're doing an investigation, they can detain a non-law-breaking citizen.
Well, they didn't know
on a public place.
At that point, they didn't know if you were breaking
That's
the law
not how the
or
law
not
works,
breaking
sir.
the law.
Yeah, but that's not how the law works. I would like to file a complaint.
Well, I'll take care of that. I'll speak to
Okay.
the deputy, and I'll take care of that.
No,
Sean soon realized he wouldn't receive fair treatment, but he still insisted on filing a complaint.
Okay, so you don't want to give any identifying
No.
information
No, sir.
to us right now?
No,
Okay,
sir.
so what else can I do for you today?
take the complaint down. Do you do the complaint, sir? You're a
I
supervisor,
will
right?
write up a complaint, yes, but I have
Okay.
nothing to go by. I don't know who you are. I don't have any way to reach you.
No.
For anybody to
I'll give you my phone number. I have video to corroborate it if you'd like to see it.
I don't really need that. I'm going off your word.
Oh, yeah.
If you'd like to make a complaint, I'll take that complaint.
No, but what I'm saying is that I can show you video where I was being illegally detained, sir.
Sir, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish right now. If you'd like to give us information, I will write your information down. I will give you
my phone number.
I will submit a formal complaint,
Yeah.
and we can go from there.
I'll give you my phone number. You can reach me there and follow up with me.
Gentlemen, please take down.
An illegal
General
detainment. No, it's. I want to make sure that I'm putting in I was illegally detained by Officer. Do you know his name, sir?
Corte, K-O-R-T-E, I believe.
Officer Cordy.
And you don't want to provide any name or information.
No, sir. I'll just provide a phone number so I'll reach out to you guys. You guys,
That's fine.
how do I get a hold of you guys?
I will give you the phone number for Internal Affairs. Just
Sure.
Give me 1 minute.
It's guys like that don't deserve badges. Ticking time bomb.
That's your opinion.
He told me himself. He'll add the complaint. He'll add the complaint to his list. He told me himself. What an idiot.
Even after all this, Sean wasn't given a complaint form.
Yeah, is the sergeant? Yeah. Who's taking my complaint? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna follow up with internal affairs.
Did he give you the number?
Yeah, give me the number.
Okay,
But that's it?
You said
So,
you would reach out.
does he know-
We don't have any information from you, so basically it's up to you to reach out to them if you'd like. That's about it.
There's no complaint form or anything like that?
Complaint form?
Yeah, complaint form.
I don't have a complaint form. Did you ask the supervisor about
I'll ask him. No problem. Hey, sir, you got a
So, is there anything else I can help you with today?
yeah? Do you have a complaint form? Like, do you
I
guys
do not
have
have a
form?
complaint form on me right now. No.
You don't. Okay, so do you know what sheriff's office would I go to get a sheriff's?
Okay, so I gave you a
complaint
phone
form?
number already.
Yeah, no, I
so
want the
you're more than
form.
welcome to call that number and follow up with them. Okay,
Okay.
they're the ones that handle the complaints for the sheriff's.
And one more time, your
Okay.
deputy's name was who? What was his name?
Cordy. Deputy Cordy.
Deputy Cordy.
Okay.
Thank you so
Is there
much.
anything else I can help you with?
No, sir.
All right. Have a safe day.
You too.
After filing the complaint, Sean was free to go and left the area. The deputy clearly escalated the situation, and it's a shame he won't be held accountable for his actions. This officer was immediately corrected, but this next tyrant took things up a notch and was later owned.
Do not have the right to film in this
I
building.
do. This is a public
Did you pay
building.
$5,000 and
This
did I
is-
issue a permit?
In December 2021, First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes carried out an audit of the Orangetown Town Hall, including its police department. While filming inside the town hall, an employee confronted him and questioned his actions.
Sir, what are you doing?
Excuse me?
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
I don't. I'm gonna go over there because I don't want to yell back and forth with you.
I just want to know what you're filming
Yeah. No, I'm just filming the town hall here.
before this.
Oh, I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a
Okay.
story. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
May I get your name so I know who I spoke with?
Liz.
Liz? Thanks, Liz.
The employee understood Sean's reason for filming and didn't press the issue. Sean continued his audit without trouble until he encountered a public servant from the town supervisor's office who quickly escalated the situation.
Hi, are you filming?
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Good, how are you? Are you filming?
Who are you first?
Who are you first?
No. Who are you?
I'm sorry, you're in my building. Who are you?
I'm in your building.
This is the town of Orangetown's building?
This is yours?
This is the town of Orangetown's building. I work here.
Oh, okay. This is not your building. You don't own it, right?
I'm sorry, are you filming here?
You don't own the building. The people own the building, ma'am. This is a public building.
And
Respectfully.
you need to have, do you have a permit to film here?
Do I have a permit?
Yeah.
I do not have a permit, no.
Okay, so in order to film in this building, you need a permit.
That's not true. That's not true.
Oh,
who are
really?
you? Yeah, really. Who are you? So I know who I spoke with?
I want to know how come you think you don't need a permit?
Is your name on your shirt? I can't really see. You work for the
Please shut
supervisor's
that down
office?
because you're not allowed to film here without a permit.
The woman, refusing to identify herself, rudely demanded Sean stop filming, unaware he had every right to record in a public space. During the argument, Officer Calef from the Orangetown Police Department arrived and immediately sided with the Karen.
Ma'am, why are
How
you
you
becoming
doing,
so
sir? How may I
hostile?
help you?
How you doing, sir?
Officer Caleb, Orangetown Police Department.
How you doing?
What's going on today?
Nothing, just filming.
Okay.
He doesn't have a permit.
I don't need a permit.
I'm going to ask you to leave.
I'd like that shut off
This
so
is-
I don't want
Exits
anything
this
on
way.
it.
You can turn it off, or I can take it from you.
Don't touch me. If
You
you are
leave.
you ordering me to leave?
I'm ordering you to leave.
But
So
I
you-
want that
okay.
filming, whatever's on his
Turn it
phone
off.
shut off. I
Don't.
want it-
I'm walking out.
Turn it off.
I want
This
it
is not
on
against the
phone.
law. This is a constitutionally protected activity.
Turn it
I'm
off.
trying to. You're trying.
Turn off the phone.
I am trying to walk past you to
Turn
leave.
off the phone.
I want to make it clear. I'm trying to walk past you to leave because you're going to need some complaints.
Turn off the
Don't
phone.
touch my phone.
Turn it off.
Don't I have a body camera on too. Don't touch my phone.
Turn
What are
it
you
off.
guys doing?
You're
This is
not-
against the law.
Give me your license.
This is against the law.
License.
This is against the law,
On
sir.
your ID.
This is what crime have I committed?
I can ask you for your ID. You're
And
you're in a government facility.
you can ask me for
Where's
my
your
ID and I can decline.
Where's your ID?
I'm going to decline to give you my ID. It's my right.
Oh, you are? You
It's
can't
my
be in a
right.
government facility.
Do you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime, sir?
You don't have a permit to
You
film
are-
in this
That's
building.
not a crime.
Officer Calef quickly resorted to intimidation, even using force against the auditor. Sean was unlawfully forced out of the area, all while protesting for his rights. Shockingly, neither officer seemed to understand the Constitution and continued to forcefully push him away.
This is a public building. Go get your supervisor, please. I'm asking for your supervisor.
I'm going to wait right here.
I'm sure your policy states that if I ask for your supervisor, you have to get me one, so I'm Can you get me a supervisor? Because you're going to make a big mistake here.
What's my mistake?
Your mistake is you're violating my rights.
I'm not violating your
And
rights.
I'm going to
You're
hold
in
you
a-
accountable.
You are in a government building.
You just grab, that doesn't matter. This is a public
You're not allowed
building.
to film.
Yes, I am. This is a public building. I'm a journalist. I have freedom of
Like I
press.
said, you want our supervisor?
Yes, I want your
Come
supervisor.
down to the police department side, and we'll bring our supervisor.
Great. Tell him not to touch me. Don't touch me again. You touched my you've touched my camera.
You need to turn it off.
No, I don't.
You need a permit to film in this.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
Is that a law?
No, it's town ordinance.
It's not a law.
It's a town
Town ordinance.
code.
It's not a law. Where's the
You want me to
code?
go get the town attorney?
Calaf clearly had no understanding that ordinances don't supersede the Constitution. It's shocking to witness an officer disregarding the Constitution, all while being difficult alongside the woman. Fortunately, another officer arrived and escorted Sean to the police department, where he was able to speak with the supervisor.
Go get him. I'm sure he'll educate you, ma'am. If he's good at what his job, I'm sure he'll
Are you trying
educate
to
you.
insult me?
No, I'm
You
not
just
trying
said
to
I need
insult
be
you.
educated.
Yeah, because you obviously don't know freedom of press.
I issue the permits in this building and the town of Orangetown.
You
for
obviously don't
filming,
understand
and
I have a right to freedom of press, ma'am.
You do not have the right to film in this
I
building.
do. This is a public building.
Did you pay $5,000 and
This
I
is
issued you a permit?
you're talking about for commercial film. Again, you need education. Go get the town attorney, please. You're talking about commercial filming, ma'am.
I'm not going to have you dismiss me like I'm some peon.
I'm-
okay?
Ma'am, you've been treating me bad. You've
No,
grabbed my camera.
you're
Please
walking
get me a
around the
supervisor, sir.
So come with me to this side, and we'll get the supervisor.
Please get me a
This is the
supervisor.
town hall side. Come with me to the police department side. We'll get the supervisor.
Don't touch me ever again. Please excuse me. Get out of my way. Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Sorry about that.
Come on.
No, I don't trust this guy behind me. He's a loose
Walk
cannon.
in front of us then. I'll
Loose
walk with
cannon.
you. He can walk in front.
Loose cannon.
Come
Uneducated.
on,
The officer intervened and took Sean aside before he went on to rant against Officer Calaf and the public servant who was bullying him.
What are you in training, man? Like, I don't understand. What's wrong with
Why is he
you?
in training? Where did he get the indication he's in
Because
training?
he doesn't understand that I have the right to film, number one. Number two, he puts his hands on my equipment, which he cannot do.
But you don't have the right to film inside for no legitimate reason, which is what he was trying to explain to you.
No,
That's
no,
what we're trying to figure
no.
out
First of
what
all,
you're
no one
filming
before.
for. Like, what-
Exactly. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story. I'm working on a story at City Hall. I have to go see the town clerk
Right.
to do a Freedom of Information Act request.
But you don't do that at the town clerk, though. That goes to the records department. the Freedom
No,
of Information.
I'm talking about. I'm not talking about for the police
Lawyers
department.
that's coming in, so-
I'm not talking about for the police department, sir. I'm talking
Okay.
about for the town. I mean, it's public, but I mean, I'm not
I
trying
hear
to.
you.
I'm not
No,
trying
I
to.
hear you.
It is. I don't want to put anybody that doesn't. Wow, that's insane.
Sergeant will email you your response, okay?
How long this will take?
We have 5 business days to contact you. And the
You guys have no right to try and grab my phone. You have no right. I have the right to
Well, I
record.
wasn't there, so I don't know what happened.
Okay,
I
well
don't
that's
wanna- you know what I mean?
it's
Like,
on
I don't wanna-
it's on body
I don't
camera.
want to speak on that because I
It's
wasn't
on
there.
body camera,
Right.
and it's on this camera.
Right.
You tried to grab my phone, not you. When I say you, I
Generally
meant
speaking.
general,
Okay.
the police.
Right.
Shortly after, the officer called for a supervisor with whom Sean wanted to talk and filed a complaint against Officer Calaf.
Oh, wait, no problem. And then after I'm done talking to him, I'll conduct whatever business I have left, and then we'll be good.
Sounds good.
All right.
If that other female comes back, I would just come get me. And
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore her.
Occasionally.
I'm just gonna ignore her. Yeah, I don't want to deal with her, honestly.
All right.
All right.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
All right, my name is Mike Boyza. I'm Sergeant here at Orangetown PD.
What was your last name, sir?
Boyza, B-O-Y-S-A.
Boyza.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, sir.
You requested to speak with the supervisor?
Correct, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Officer Caliph,
Okay.
completely unhinged and out of control.
Okay.
Completely.
All right.
Attempted to take my phone from me. Like, when I say attempted, grabbed my phone and I had to wrestle it out of his hands.
Okay.
Ordered me to leave a public building while I'm conducting lawful business.
Okay.
And just completely unprofessional and unaware of the freedom of the freedom of press that we have in this country. I told him, no de-escalation technique whatsoever to try and figure out who I was, what I was doing here. Just allowed an employee from the supervisor's office to put a battery in his back. And like I said, immediately, I'm ordering you to leave this building right now. Didn't even ask who I was, what I was doing. No type of prerequisite questions as to figure out what my purpose is. This is our building. This is the town building. You need a permit to film. Again, all things that a police officer, I don't know if he's new. I don't know, if he's been here for 20 years. I don't know. But the point is that a police officer should know. They should be properly trained not to put your hands on on law-abiding citizens.
The supervisor calmly listened to the entire incident, and it was clear he understood the law much better than his junior officer. After hearing the whole ordeal, he was ready to file a complaint against Officer Calaf.
Wall Street here.
Okay.
Civilian complaint against the police employee. So I'm going to give you a pen here. Do you have a pen on you or no?
No. You know what? I'm going to fill this out. Can you give me your email or internal affairs email, and I can email it over? And I'll definitely follow back up on it.
Would you be able to bring this original back here? Could you fill it out and bring it back to the police station?
Sure. Yeah, that's not a problem. Will you notarize it and then give it back to me? Give me a copy so I have you know what I mean? Like I have a signed copy that you received it.
I'll look into that, whether or not I can give you an actual copy of it. But what's going to happen is you'll fill it out when you come back here. I'll sign the bottom, confirming it. Okay, but we want to keep the original.
Sean got a complaint form for Calaf, but he was still not done. He went over to the town hall building to get information about the tyrant lady, as he was not ready to let her go so easily.
Regarding, I don't know her name. She didn't give it to me, but a woman came out and was very rude. You know, I would go as far as say unhinged. You know, yelling at me. Had a police officer try and take my camera from me. I have freedom of press. And no one even asked me what I was doing first. They just said, you can't film in here without a permit. Do you have $5,000? You know, just escalated the situation. I'm an independent journalist, exercising my freedom of press right. I don't need a permit, which I tried to explain to her. But again, her behavior and the way she conducted herself was completely out of line. So as a member of the public, I wanted to speak to somebody. And
Did you talk to the police?
well, she doesn't work for the police, so there was a police officer who I'm going to file a complaint against too. Hi.
I just been advised that the police are handling it, so.
So the police are going to handle the complaint against
So
somebody
that's all
who.
I can say. So have a good day. The
Oh.
police are going to handle it.
Okay. Well, the people will handle it. Well, you see, no accountability here, no transparency, none whatsoever.
Sean then went over to file an FOIA request, and this time, the town clerk seemed to have a problem with the camera. Why are public officials so afraid of being recorded?
Excuse me?
Are you filming me? Please don't do that.
Sir, I'm just
Permission to do it.
okay. I'm just trying to conduct business. That's all I'm trying to do.
Understand?
That's it.
Conduct it when that's closed.
So because I'm filming, you won't help me?
I'm telling you, man, I didn't give you permission to film it, so please turn it off.
Sir, you work for the public. I don't need your permission. I'm just here gathering content for a story. There's nothing nefarious going on here. I just want to conduct my business, be on my way. There's cameras all over the place. I didn't give you permission to film me.
That's for the safety.
So, okay, so this is for my safety.
What am I gonna do?
What am I gonna do? Exactly. The argument goes both ways.
I'll see if the form prints out. Normally it's done online. If not, you can there's not a form.
It doesn't, yeah, it's a law, so I could just put on a blank piece. You want to hand me a blank piece of paper? I'll take care of it that way. It's not a big deal.
Finally, Sean wrote his complaint and submitted it to the supervisor. Shortly after submitting the complaint, he left the building and continued with his day. These incidents serve as a reminder that those entrusted with our safety often have little to no understanding of the law itself, just like this officer who thought his badge would shield him from the consequences. Click here to see how he was held accountable.
And they did not go to their supervisor and say, we lost the money.